Coach, what's up? Thank you for being here. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how to tag your quick pass game with inside zone read so that you can start attacking the defense in the pass and in the run. Welcome to my channel, Coach. I'm Coach Besaw from SpreadOffenseFootball.com, and this channel is completely dedicated to covering anything and everything related to the spread offense. So if you enjoy learning about the spread and you want to know how to play fast, score fast, and just run the spread better, then hit the subscribe button and then tap the bell right next to it so you can get notified anytime I release a video on my channel. Today's video is all about how to attack the defense in the pass and in the run using inside zone read. So I'm going to show you what it looks like on paper and then also give you a couple game clips so you can see how it plays out in action. I'm going to go over one simple concept with you, Coach, that I really like when it comes to tagging my quick pass game with zone read. I call them tags because essentially, you could call it RPO if you want. It's a pre-snap RPO. We're not really reading the second level here, so we are going to read the first level defensive end if we do decide to go to the run. And the concept that I like is mostly it comes out of 3x1. So you can see we have trips to the right here, and then we have single receiver X by himself on the left. Now, if we were set it up this way, we'd be running inside zone read to the left. So our quarterback's going to be reading this defensive end right here if he decides to go to the run post snap. Now, the concept that I like is set up to be a receiver screen to the three receiver side. So we're either going to be running a quick screen to number one, which is where he's going to step hard for 1 yard off the ball and then come right back to the line of scrimmage. And then Y and A would be 2 for 2 out here blocking for Z on that quick screen. The other one that I like a lot is the bubble screen to the number 3 receiver. And I like this a lot because I feel like the leverage is there for the offense. And most likely, most of the time for us at least, that guy's usually one of our fastest guys. And we want to get him the ball in space as quick as we can. So just for this concept here, I'm going to draw that up. So we're going to be running bubble to this side. And then we are going to be 2 for 2 out here. Okay. So Y and Z are going to be blocking for A on the perimeter. And then on the backside, this is where you can kind of have the freedom to call what you want if you have the terminology in place. But here is where you can really tag the backside to run anything you want. And so for us, we have tags for either a fade route, we can run a slant route, we can run a 5-yard hitch, or we can run a 5-yard, kind of a speed cut, a 5-yard out there. So those are different tags that you can include. And if this guy is really good, your quarterback's really good, you can even give him the freedom to make the call himself. If he knows the game, if he knows the situation, he can make the call himself as far as giving a signal out to that receiver who's out there by himself to run one of these routes here. If you don't like that and you want more control of the decisions and what is going on with the route concepts, then you can certainly tag it however you want. Okay, but you're going to see kind of a variety of these different tags in the few of the clips that I'm going to show you. But for the most part, this is a very simple concept for us. And all we're doing is we're tagging our bubble screen to one side along with another quick game concept to the single receiver side with inside zone read. You can see that ball's on the left hash for us, and we have 3 receivers to the field. Got our backside receivers at the bottom of the numbers. They got 6 guys in the box. They're in their even front, and you can't see their too high safety out of the frame, but he's the apex defender. He looks like he's probably split in 3 in tackle right now, and then they have the corner out here. So as the quarterback gets the signal, they've got 6 guys in the box. So our quarterback has the option to run the football. If he wants to, he can go to the mesh and run inside zone read. And then looking out here, alignment of the apex defender. This is a green light, and it should be thrown to the bubble 10 times out of 10 if this is the look that you were to get. So really he's got green lights to run inside zone read, or he's got the green light to throw the bubble. So our quarterback decided to throw the bubble in this case, and you can see that we're 2 for 2 on the outside. Right away, we have leverage to the field, and we're getting width from our bubble route. Now, real quick, just kind of a side note on how we teach this bubble route, you're going to notice that our receiver does not turn his head and run away from the quarterback. I always want the receivers to keep their eyes on the quarterback when they're running bubble, because our quarterbacks are taught to get that ball out really quick, and we don't want to hit the receiver in the back of the head. So the way that we teach this is that right at the snap, our receiver is going to just lose a little bit of ground while he keeps his hips and shoulders parallel to the line of scrimmage with his eyes back, and then he's going to get width. So you can see he loses a little bit of ground. Now he's getting width, and his eyes are back, ready for the football at all times. Hips and shoulders are parallel to the line of scrimmage, and our quarterback, his job is to throw the ball to his upfield shoulder. So we want to place that ball right here on this pad so the receiver can keep his momentum going towards the line of scrimmage. We do a pretty good job of blocking this out on the perimeter for him. We're 2 for 2 out there, and our receiver makes our blockers right by running the ball right off the back of their numbers, and we get about 10, 15 yards on this play, and this is just as good as a handoff. Okay, so we got the green light to throw the bubble. We like the numbers. We like the advantage to the outside, and again, if you get this look, you should be thrown out there every single time. Similar concept in this next clip. We got our 3x1. 3 receivers to the field, single receiver down to the boundary here. And we are, again, looking at the corners. They're both under that 7-yard benchmark. Apex defender is now a little bit wider. He's kind of respecting number 3 just a little bit more because we have been successful throwing the bubble route. So he's starting to widen his alignment out. The defense still has 6 guys in the box. So the quarterback, if he wants to, he could still go to the mesh and run inside zone read. But even with this apex defender playing this wide and this close to the line of scrimmage, for us, we still have the green light to throw bubble. And some coaches may say, well, he's going to blow up that blocker and he's going to disrupt the timing of the bubble route. But we spend a lot of time with our receivers and blocking in the spread offense during practice, and we expect them to be able to pick this up if we get this alignment. We're not going to shut this down because the defense is deciding to press up a little bit. We're just got to work that much harder, keeping our feet live and blocking and doing a good job out there on the perimeter. So again, quarterback, he could go to the mesh point if he wants to, but right now he's already made a decision. He's going to throw the bubble. You can see again, the receiver does a great job, just loses a little bit of ground, keeps his hips and shoulders parallel to the line of scrimmage with his eyes back. Quarterback with a quick release and gets the ball upfield to his upfield pad. That way he can keep his momentum going to the line of scrimmage. Do a good job with our number 2 receiver of getting his hands just in front of that guy just enough. Could be a little bit better from our number 1 receiver out there at the top of the numbers. But here's the thing. You got to get just enough of them, right? You got to get in their way. You got to have active hands, active feet. And if you can get enough, just like we did here, it's going to be a pretty successful play. For us, it's about 8-9 yards on a first down to start the drive. It's a great way to start the drive, obviously, but it keeps the offense in rhythm, gets the tempo going, positive play, and we're up and moving on to the next one. Last clip here, Coach, and you're going to see just a different concept come from the single receiver side. Another way of how to attack the defense based on what they're giving you. We still have the bubble screen to the 3 receiver side. And just going over the options again, if you look at the single receiver side, the corner's not even in the picture. He's actually about 8 yards off the ball. And the ball for us is on the left middle hash, close to the left hash. So we're running a 5-yard hitch to the boundary. In situational football, your quarterback should be throwing that every single time. They should be throwing the hitch route every single time if the boundary corner is going to play off like that, because it's a high percentage throw. It's a short throw for the quarterback, and the corner is off, and that's what they are giving you on defense. So you have to be able to be disciplined enough to take what the defense gives you. The quarterback, if he looks at the box, there's also 6 guys in the box. So if he really wanted to, he could go to the mesh point as well and run inside zone read. And then lastly, again, I still like the bubble here because they're defenders, even though there's 3 out there and they've equated our numbers. They are playing a little bit soft. And at the end of the day, we're going to have these 2 guys blocked up. And this guy, again, is going to have to make an open field tackle from 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage against our best athlete on the field. And I'm okay with that matchup. So bubble would be a green light here as well. But our quarterback's pretty smart. He knows the game. He knows the situation. And he's been coached up that if he gets this look and we're running hitch to the boundary, that it's the high percentage throw, and that's where he needs to go. So we'll just roll through it real quick. Right away, he's going there, no brainer. And we're not blocking that defensive end, but that's okay for us because it's quick pass game. We're getting the ball out of his hands really quick. Now, if you're not comfortable with that, then you can have your quarterback either, give a code word to the running back or maybe a hand gesture to alert the running back that he is throwing the football and to chip the defensive end just to get enough of him. But we don't really need that because that ball is going to be out. So we turn a 5-yard hitch route into an 11-yard play for us because the corner, that boundary corner there is 8 yards, 9 yards off the ball. And so they're just asking us to throw it underneath, and we're disciplined enough to do that. It's all about taking what the defense gives you. And on first down, we're able to pick up 11 yards, get the chains moving, play with tempo, play fast, get on to the next play, and get another snap off. So again, just another concept, different ways that you can tag it. You can run the bubble to the 3 side. You can run the quick screen to the number 1 receiver from the 3 side. You can run the fade route, the slant route, the out route, the hitch route, and the possibilities are pretty much endless when you start tagging your quick pass game with zone read, and you're really able to attack the defense in the run and the pass. All right, Coach, there you have it. That's how you can start tagging the defense in the pass and in the run by tagging your quick pass game with zone read. If you have any questions, please feel free and leave a comment below the video. And if you do it differently, then I'd love to hear from you. So please also drop a comment and feel free to open up and tell everyone exactly how you go about tagging your quick game with any type of run game that you may have. Thanks again for being here, Coach. If you liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. I hope that you can use what you saw here and install it and implement it in your own style of offense. And I'm sure if you do, you're going to see a lot of success with it. I'm Coach Besoff from SpreadOffenseFootball.com. And don't forget, if you want to learn how to play fast, score fast, and run the spread, you got to hit that subscribe button and then tap the bell right next to it so you get notified anytime I release a video. Thanks again, Coach. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you on the next one.